Stand up with those feet hip distance apart and start getting into our stretches. So we've had a week off, so we might be a little bit stiffer this morning. Let's just start off with those neck stretches, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Across we come to the other side and drop the arms. There's no tension in the shoulders at all. Feel a really solid contact with those feet on the floor. The legs are nice and straight and strong. And a little lift of the arch on the inside of your foot. And back we come into the center of your head is lifting with our hot air balloon, lengthening that neck as you bring the shoulders up and pull them down and away. And move into circles with the arms. Right around, nice slow circles. Reverse your circles back, little squeeze the shoulder blades in behind. We're opening up the front of the chest. And come back and just give the arms a little wriggle. Keep that head lifting high, little chin tuck, and then active straight arms to touch. And wide, big wide circle, getting the shoulder blades moving. Exhale to reach. Inhale while they're by your sides. And empty out, exhale, reach. Next time they're up there to stay. Breath in and exhale over. Up in the middle and through and over the other side. Reach across. Back up and reach. Middle and reach. Up we come into the middle, reach those hands out wide by your sides. Bring all your weight over into the right foot. Take that left foot up and get nice and balanced. When I take the arms out and open the knee to the side and back in. Draw in that tummy, keep your head lifting, open the knee and take it back. Opening. Back to the center. Nice and steady and long, head lifting. Stop into the middle. Tap and clap. Take it slow to start out with. Keep that nice long neck. Both landing at the same time for the tap and clap. Now speed it up. Stay out there, hold, and circle your arms. Forwards. Stop in and reverse. Hold it out there, quietly to land, and your weight is swapping over, rolling the tummy and right away up with the opposite side. Quiet. Quiet feet landing is control. Take up the hands and bring the knee across your body, bring it out and away, opening up the hip and groin. Draw back your tummy that your body is staying facing forwards. It's not rotating, only that hip is opening out. Come back into the middle and your slow tap and clap. Controlled. Stop, speed up. Stop, circles, hand circles. Take back those circles. Stay steady. Take that leg quietly down. Breath in. And exhale to roll down. Chin to chest. Round and curl forwards. Release the head, release the hands. Softening into it. Breathing in. And exhale to soften a little bit more into that fold. Let your head hang and nodding up and down. Hold your arms. Take your body, not your bum. Keep your bum and legs steady. And you're going side to side. Stop in the middle and release those hands, release the head, breath in, and wind it back up. Draw the tummy towards the spine, build up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head lift, shoulders down and away, and keep going with your hot air balloon, tip toes. Staying up there nice and steady. Flat foot, inhale, and roll it back down. Chin to chest. Curling round forwards, release the hands, release the head, soften. Breathing in. And exhale to wind back up. So draw that tummy to the spine, building up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift your head, release the shoulders, tip toes. Tighten those calves to lift the heels as high as you can. And let yourself settle back down, feet on the floor. Get yourself set up to go onto your block, sitting block. We're going to put your hands on the inside first. Knuckles are on the inside. You're not pushing it out. You're not pushing the knuckles into it. You're just holding. Your fingers are pointing. And come up overhead. Pop your chest through and down. Head lifting. Arms strong and active. Stay up there and reach out. Keep your head in the middle, so little chin tuck. So you're not dropping your head to one side. Come up, reach out. Keep your bum steady. Reach. Middle and reach. Up we come. Reaching out. Up and away. Up and away. Up we come and stay and twist. Keep that chin tucked so you're not straining your neck. Twist. Take it back into the middle and down to swap your hands. Again, we're coming up and popping that chest through, down to touch. Stopping at eye level, breath in and rotate around. Middle, rotate away. Come back and twist. Keep that chin tucked either in the middle of your handles. And let's take that circle down. Give the shoulders a big exaggerated roll and open up the chest. We're back, head lifting to the ceiling and elbows wide and fingers up. And you're just holding yourself up in those cactus arms and you're twisting from your chest, not letting the arms move with you. They're staying out there at elbow and shoulders in line. Takes a stretch slightly higher between the shoulder blades. Don't let the legs move. Nothing's moving from your waist down. Just give a little bit of a twist in the middle of your spine. Back we come. Center, keep those fingers up and we're doing our crossover. Left over right, turn them towards each other. Breath in. And exhale, chin to chest. And roll your spine forwards. Breathing in. And take it up. Draw that tummy in, build up the spine, fingers up. Breathing in. And drop, round, elbows, chest, round forwards. And up. Building up. Lift those fingers. Elbows at shoulder level. And open. Breathing in. And exhale to twist again. One more. Back we come. Keep those hands lifting. Swap your crossover. So do the opposite one on top. Turn towards. The hands are towards each other. Release the elbows to the chest. Chin to chest. Rounding forwards. Breathing in. And taking it up. Draw the tummy to the spine. Fingers to the ceiling. Breath in up there. And round. Breathing in. And back up you go. Come back to shoulder level with the elbows. Last time to open out wide. Make sure that chest popping out, the shoulders are squeezing in behind, fingers are alive and active. One more set of twists. Exhale the twist. Back we come into the middle, let the arms come down, do the big shoulder roll. Pop your right hand onto the mat beside you. Left is up, fingers in the air, bend this elbow so you can really get into a big exaggerated side stretch. Reach through that top finger, keep your thumb solid on that block. Come back up, swap those hands, bend the one that's on the floor. Reach into the one on top, keep the bum solid. Up and swap. Reach through that top hand. Swap them. Reach. Come back up. Left hand, right thigh, right fingers in behind. Breath into lift and lengthen and take it round to twist. Draw the tummy in to help you twist a little more. Push into the hand on the side. Rotate further on your exhale. Come back into the middle, breath in the center. Exhale, twist. Look out to that side. Breathe into lift and lengthen. Exhale, turn and twist, an extra little push. Breath in to lift up. Exhale, rotate round. Twist. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, turn and twist. Breathe in to lift off. Exhale through the center. Looking away. Push into that hand to give you the extra rotation. Lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, twist. Back into the middle and walk those hands out on the mat in front of you. Eyes following the fingers. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can, keeping your bum on the block, and then release your head toward the mat. Let your body soften down toward your thighs. If your legs are crossed, you're dropping your chest and your belly towards the mat, folding over your legs. Draw the tummy in, build your spine up. Head lift, release those shoulders down and away. And let's get down onto the mat, taking your ball. So we're going to get onto our balls. Tuck those shoulder blades in underneath. Feet hip distance apart. Nice light hands by your sides and just tip back. So just tip back on the ball. That you're tucking your tailbone. You're coming back towards what would be an imprint if you weren't on the ball. Just that little pelvic tilt back and release. Just in your own time, tilting back, just mobilizing up that very lower back. Starting to engage the lower tummy. Next time, stay there and take yourself in to tabletop. Draw back that tummy. And take your right hand for your semicircles. Reach and hover, that the hand isn't touching the mat. The legs are steady. Keep the fingers towards the ceiling, other hand is up the side. And just balance. Chin tuck with your nice long neck. Stay steady. Sink those shoulders down away from the ears. When you're doing all of those good things, like your shoulders away from ears, tummy towards the spine, fingers active to the ceiling, nice long neck, that's whenever you're steadiest. If you let the shoulders bunch up to your ears and your chin was sticking out, you get wobbly, you're getting out of a line. Drop your right hand and reach that left. Big breaths into those side ribs. Place the hand by your side, tummy tight, slow toe taps. And stop. Left hand in the air, extends. Stop. Two hands up. Let's just stay steady for a few breaths. Pop that left hand down and reach. Make sure the left hand is light by your side. Stop. Two hands up, steady. And take the hands overhead, circles. Hands are hovering. They're not touching the floor. They're active, long, straight arms. Stop. The fingers are to the ceiling and reverse your direction. Stop with the fingers to the ceiling. Place the hands down. Fast little toe taps. Stop. And take one leg up, toe pull, relax. Other leg up, toe pull down. Stop and take them down, one foot and the other. Lift your bum off, take out the ball, roll your spine back down. Hands on the ribs, knees together. Off you go, side to side window wipers. Now let's change the side line. So block for your head, ball is also with you. Now start off with the ball between the hands. Make sure that underneath shoulder is down and away. Float, sink, open. Keep those hips forwards. Breathe in. And as you go further, push into the eyes on your ball. Breathing in over the top. Touch. Float, sink, rotate. Breath in. Open out more. Breathe in. Back. We're going to change your ball between the knees, but we're still doing the same thing. But with the ball between your knees, you have to be really aware that you're not letting any stagger. You can feel it more, that you're not letting that top knee move at all. Float, sink, open. Keep those knees stacked. Breath in. Open further. Squeeze the top knee down that you're not letting it move. Breathing in. And float over. Touch, float, open. Breath in, open out more. Breathing in, come back. Touch, float, sink, open. Breathing in, open more. Breath in, over the top. Okay, open, so foot and hand, foot and arm. On your exhales, you're drawing back and open it. Make sure you have that nice little chin tuck. Stay up there, squeeze your knee down and rotate a little bit more, but not letting the hip roll forwards. Reach those fingers to the ceiling, strong active arm. Close. Now this time, don't close the foot the whole way, keep it hovered and open. Do touch the hands, but not the feet. Pull those toes up to you. Stay, knee squeeze, open wider. And down. Swap the ball down. Touch your knees, palms together. Just double check that that underneath shoulder isn't around the ear. Just open and close. Draw that tummy back. Your underneath waist should be really light on the floor. Chin tuck, long necks. Open, lift, close, down. Open, lift, close, down. Open, lift, close, down. Stay open. Close, open, close, open, close. Quick. Don't let any rock in your body. Stay up there now. Squeeze the ball, open wider. Keep that chin tucked. Feel that top hip working. Draw back your tummy. Close, open, quick. Stay up there, close and widen. One more set, quick. Stay up there, close and widen. And down, And down. Don't let your ball go, or let your ball slip, but take it out in front so it's there for your turnover. Knee in the air, slap it down. It's allowed to be heavy. You can give that hip a little tap out. And let's have our big twist first of all. So bring that hand up, drop over the top. Look out at those fingers. Breath in, open further. Breathing in, and take it back to touch. Now underneath leg, kick, hover, kick, hover, kick, hover, kick, hover. Take those fingers to the ceiling. Chin tuck. Keep the toes pointed straight actively. Hover, stay there. Go forwards for 2. 1 and 2. Reverse for 2. Forward for 2. Reverse for 2. Forward for 2. Reverse for 2. Stay hovering and slowly release. Keep those fingers in the air and straighten your other leg down to touch. Breath in. Exhale that tummy back. Lift, lift, lift. Toe pull down to hip height. Point, lift, toe pull down. Point the toes and lift. Pull the toes down. Only to hip height. Checking you've not let the chin poke out. Every exhale, that tummy is back to meet the spine. And stop at hip height and forwards for 2. Circles. Reverse for 2. Forward for 2. Take it back. And forwards. Keep that body steady. Stop at hip height, touch, release. Touch, release. Stay together, 2 down together and up. Just take them into hover, don't let them go all the way down. Exhale and push them up. And stay in hover, 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 hover. Point through those toes, fingers to the ceiling. Release. Now give that top hip a little bit of a pat out and let's get turned over onto the other side. Knees bent. Ball in your hand. Underneath, shoulder tucked. Breath in. And exhale. In up. Make sure that shoulder is down. Over the top. Don't let your hips follow. Breath in. Exhale further, opening. Breathing in. And take it back over the top. Touch. Float. Sink that shoulder and open. Breathe in. Open further. Breath in and back. Touch, float, sink, rotate, breathe in, take it further. Get those hips forwards, back. Take that hand or hold between the knees. Hand is back, same thing, but we're not letting the ball or the knees rock. Float over the top. The tendency is for the ball to come or to move. You're not letting that happen. Breath in, open it more. Push your tummy down. Breathe in, take it back. Touch, float, sink, open. Breath in, open more. Breathing in, take it back over the top, touch, float, sink, and open. Breath in, open more, don't let that ball come with you. Back. Now straight into our internal rotations. And stay up there, squeeze that knee, reach the fingers. Now this time just down to hip height and again. Do close the hands, but just don't keep the foot to hover. Don't close the leg. Stay. Squeeze the knee open wider. Don't let the knee roll or the hip roll forwards. Hold. And down. Replace that ball. The ball is between your ankles. Note. Make sure that shoulder is well down when you're lying on, chin tuck. Open, close. We'll just start off with opening and closing from the floor. Tummy tight. Keep this really light underneath waist, not touching. Open, lift, close, release. Now stay with the feet lifted. Close, open, close. Stay up there, squeeze ball, open wider. Down, keep that body forwards. Stay, squeeze it open wider. Back to it. Keep the feet level. Stay, squeeze it open wider. And down with the ball. You can let it go wherever. We're taking that knee up, straighten the underneath one, give that knee a nice little tap out. Or knee, hip. Fingers to the ceiling. Shoulder down, chin tuck, kick, hover. Reach those fingers to the ceiling. Only let the leg hover, you're not landing. Point through the toes, really active straight leg. A little explosive pop up and hover. Stop at hover. Keep that foot off the floor. Keep the leg really straight. Move into circles. Reverse. Forwards. Reverse. Forwards. Reverse. Hold. Release. Straighten the two legs. Reposition any bad habits that happened there. Check that underneath shoulder. Check your chin. Fingers to the ceiling. Tummy tight. and we're off. With a pointed toe, toe pull, back to hip height, point, lift, pull, and down. Stop at hip height, circle. Reverse. Keep those toes pointed, all the movement is at the hip. Forwards. Reverse. Stop, touch, and down. Draw that tummy back. Keep that top leg steady. Stay stuck. Squeeze the legs, reach that hand to the ceiling, and let the two legs down all the way this time, and then take them both up. But next time they're only down to hover, they're not going to the floor, you're staying at hover. Kick, hover, kick, hover, kick, hover, kick, hover, kick, hover, kick, hover, stay, and release. And let that hand come down, give your hip a little bit of a tap out. We're taking away the block. You will lie yourself down flat. Grab your circle. Let's have our stretch. So catch your foot in the handle. Opposite leg, toes pointed, foot in the air, leg straight. Hang out here. Take this leg across your body. Soften the calf, soften the Achilles tendon behind your heel. Open out and away. Try to keep your body on the mat as you open out as far as you can. Back we come into the middle. And we're trying to keep that opposite leg straight as it comes up to meet and go down to hover. Meet and hover. Meet, down to hover. That right leg in the air is still getting the big stretch. Now up there to stay. Swap our feet. And the other one is doing the same. To hover and up. Nice, straight, active, solid leg with the front. Let it land all the way to the floor and think about this leg in the air. How straight is it? Have you softened that calf as much as possible so that the toes can pull towards you? And then take that lovely straight leg across your body. Breathe into that stretch and let it soften more. and open out. Keeping that pelvis on the floor. Back we come. And then to let that out, take your circle up into your hands, take your heels up to your bum, or as close as you can. We're going to pop the hands on the inside of the circle, fingers towards the ceiling. Think about the feet. That your pressure is through all of your foot. It's not just into your heel. So just as at the very start, we had our nice solid feet, spread out your toes, get a good grounding through your feet. Your arch is lifted up. Tuck your tailbone, feel your spine up into bridge and roll back down. Draw the tummy to the spine until you release at the bottom. Tuck back. Exhale, roll up. Push into all your foot, release that back down. Fingers to the ceiling, active arms. Tuck and roll up into your bridge. Stay up there. Tiptoes, flat foot, up and down. Tiptoes, squeeze the bum and lift off. Stay up there on your tiptoes, take your hands over to touch the circle, come back to touch your body. Stay on your tiptoes, don't let your knees widen. Touch overhead, touch your body. Squeeze the bum, stay up high. Now stop at shoulder level with your circle and imagine somebody has pulled that circle to the ceiling. So you're taking your shoulder blades away and then replacing them in behind you on the mat, and you're keeping the pelvis up and you're up on your tiptoes. Reach and come back down. Stay up there with the fingers up. Flat foot, tiptoes. Keep the fingers to the ceiling. Flat foot, tiptoes. Flat foot. Roll your spine back to the mat. Release at the bottom. Take away your circle. Wrap the hands around the knees into a little ball, and let's do circles with the ankles. So your toes are going around in a circle. Reverse your circle. Release those feet, they're just loose. Chin tuck and curl up into your ball. Release down. Up we come, chin tuck, forehead, knees, and down. And again. Release back down, head touching, take those feet onto the floor, widen out to be as wide as the mat. You can let your hands rest on the ribs. And big, wide window wipers. Keeping the pelvis and the body on the mat. Just giving the hips a little bit of a release and a stretch out. And now place your hands wide, take the knees into touch, two legs to the left, let your pelvis totally lift off, and then you're looking out to your right fingers. So you're trying to stack the hips, you're trying to push this hip as much over the top of the other one as you can. Back. And the other way. Middle, one more each side. and the opposite. Back we come. Hands straighten out. Reach those hands overhead. Have a big stretch, stretch, stretch. Point through the toes, point through the fingers. Release and soften it onto the mat. Let everything relax on the mat. Now pull through your left fingers and right toes, so big diagonal stretch. Soften in the middle and stretch the other way. Left toes, right hand are being pulled away from each other. And the opposite side. Stretch, left hand, right toes. Soften in the middle and then stretch the opposite way. Last time. Back we come, and that is us. We're back in action. Now, week 1 done. I'll see you all next week.